When I grow up, I would like to be a veterinarian and a baker.
Hi, my name is Jordan, and I'm 11 years old. I mean 12. My birthday just came up recently. And what I want to be when I grow up is an anesthesiologist, or I may say it wrong because my dad taught me that way. Something in the medical field or arts field, especially in the orchestra because I take piano lessons.
My name is Jonathan. I'm 12 years old. I want to be a soccer player, and if I get injured, I would like to be a banker.
Making an investment in your child's education is one of the most important things a parent can do for their child's future. This investment requires nothing more than a little involvement, parental involvement. Parent involvement is the level of participation that a parent has in their child's education and life. Guidance counselor Bridget Ware provides us with the benefits of parental involvement in our schools.
Today we're here with Bridget Ware, a high school guidance counselor who's going to give us some information on parents' involvement roles in the schools. Mrs. Ware, why is parent involvement so important in our schools today?
Parent involvement is very important today and in the future for a myriad of different reasons. For one, parents have the most critical role in a student's and a child's life. They're the first ones to make a great impact on their child, and what a parent tends to value and appreciate, the child tends to value and appreciate. So it's very important that parents play an active role by one, helping students come to school in a timely manner, supporting what the teachers and the instructors are doing throughout the school day by helping them with their homework, checking over it, and also being the motivational and inspirational aspect to their child, showing up to PTA meetings and performances. That has a high impact on student achievement.
How does parental involvement impact our schools and our communities?
Well, parental involvement impacts the schools and communities in several ways. It fosters a positive and supportive environment for the students and for the community. It helps increase student test scores and content mastery, and it also provides students with a future that's positive and bright, and students that do well in their communities and have high parent involvement. Their children tend to go on to further their education and have greater post-secondary options. So overall, parent involvement has a high impact on the community and on the students.
In your professional opinion, what are ways that busy parents can get involved in their child's education?
Well, parents can get involved in their child's education several ways. First, by making sure their child is attending school daily. Also, by making sure their child eats with good breakfast. And also, parents should be informed and knowledgeable of who their child's teacher is. They should have good communication with their child's teacher in school. They should also be attending parent-teacher conferences and programs that the school offers. And it's important that parents and community members also become part of the PTA. In addition to that, parents can also show support to the school and to their child's education by taking their child on various trips on the weekends, like to the library or to museums, and just showing their child overall that they value the education that they're receiving, and that it's their hopes and goals that they will be successful by the support and the investment that the parent is making.
Well, there you have it. Mrs. Ware said it. Parental involvement provides a value add into children's education. Thank you, Mrs. Ware, for your time.
You're welcome.
Meet Carmen Villalobos, a parent who has made an investment in her children's lives by being involved in their education. Hear what she has to say about how parental involvement has impacted her children.
Thank you, Carmen, for coming and talking with me today. I guess my first question for you is, when did your involvement start with your kids' education?
I think my involvement with my children's education started pretty young. It started from the womb, reading, playing music to my belly, having dialogue while the child was in the womb was important to me. Once they were born, developing skills as communicating, using language and music, as they're getting older and exposing them to a lot of different things. So,
all right. So how has your parental involvement impacted your child's academic achievement in school?
I would say my involvement extremely impacts their education in school, making sure that I have an open dialogue. One of the things that I do with both of my children every day is that I ask them, how was your day? What did you do? What did you learn? If there is a topic, well, how did you feel if there was a test that you took? I want to know how did you feel when you took that test? Did you feel confident in that test? Were you nervous? Getting more in detail with, even to the point where I'm asking what type of test it was, just so that I can stay engaged, so that if it is math, which my son does have a hard time with, understanding what category in math were you feeling uncomfortable or having challenges. So that means for me as a parent, I'm able to say, okay, well, you're having a problem in this particular area of math, means that I need to provide you some tools to help you with that particular area of math. Needs to communicate with your teacher and saying, hi, you know, my child is having issues with this particular subject in math, and wanting to find some other ways in which I can assist, or what are some things we can do. So being involved with your children's education is very important. Staying engaged and having that open dialogue is so vital.
So if you had a few pieces of advice to give parents on ways to be involved in their kids' lives, what would you say are the two main things that you would tell parents to do to get more involved in their kids and in their kids' education?
Okay. To be involved, the two things that I have, one would be communication.
Communication.
I think that is the most important thing ever, is to communicate. And communicating meaning that you listen. Because as parents, we're always talking.
Right.
We're telling them what to do. Go here, do that, put this up. But there's got to be a time in the day in which we are listening and they are talking.
I like that.
It develops an understanding of respect that I have for them, and which in turns they have respect for me. And it also helps their confidence when they're speaking with others. Because in that same point with communication, the second piece would be able to, I would say, find out what drives your child. That would be my second piece.
Okay, so motivation. You heard it first from Mrs. Carmen that being an involved parent really makes a difference in your child's life.
Parent involvement produces higher grades and test scores, better attendance and behavior, more positive attitudes towards school, higher graduation rates, increased enrollment in education after high school,